Hello everyone, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
Hey folks, happy Friday. I'm Curtis Dvorak.
And I'm Matt Pittman with the Florida Times Union in Jacksonville.com.
We're going to the Super Bowl!
We are there!
We're beating the Super Bowl champ! Suck it, New England!
I did. After last night's game, I did have to text my former boss. He's from Boston. I said, I will never be able to say this in my life. We just beat the Patriots.
Yeah, that's what you saw last night. Did you watch, Casey?
I did not. I'm just so mad, but I was reading about it this morning. I know that there's a contentious spot for one of the receiver positions, right? Because there's two guys, Cole and Green, who had really amazing nights, but they might be fighting for the same spot.
Yeah.
So the coaches are like, what's going on? But you know this more than I do.
Well, that's what's always tough in preseason is how do you gauge what you saw? You know, we beat the Patriots. We have more points on the scoreboard at the end of the game, but the Patriots started one starter on defense and maybe four starters on offense. So it's tough to gauge what's real, what's just...
I say, let's just stick with positivity. It's fun to watch the Jags win. Whether they were playing the high school down the road, it doesn't matter. We won a game. We beat someone else than Tom Brady, the other guys.
So what you're saying, don't let facts get in the way of a good story.
No.
Yes, there you go.
It's called a W, preseason W.
It does say, watching Twitter last night and watching the game, obviously it is great. Look, anytime you win a game, all coaches will tell you winning the game, no matter who is on the field, is a good thing. But it does say something about the mindset and the psychology of Jags fans right now. Is like anytime we see more points under the Jaguars logo than the other team, is time to celebrate. For example, that game last night, earlier this week, our whole team was up there practicing against the Patriots. They did a media football game between the Jags media and Patriots media in the stadium. Jags media won 57-19. They posted the score out on Twitter, and everybody's celebrating because there was more points under the Jaguars logo than the other team's logo, and that's something to celebrate.
You know what? Take it when you can get it. In any way you can. That's a W.
Yes.
We'll take that, add that to the resume.
I will say this. It was fun to watch some football last night, no matter who was playing. It was fun to get back in that spirit, and we do have, what, about a month away?
September 10th, yeah, so literally just under a month now to the first real game.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Next Thursday's game, though, is the one you have to watch.
That
is
huge.
the only one that
Tampa Bay,
matters.
right?
That is the only one that matters worth watching on TV.
Are you going to be there?
Why do you say this?
Because it's on ABC.
That's right. He did this yesterday, and I fell for it again. I knew where he was going with it. That's because our general manager and vice president is watching, and so he really wants to make sure that you're pumping ABC.
I just got to note that game's very, very important. And it means our season, so you have to.
Push alert.
Yeah.
All right.
But it is a home game, though, isn't it? Isn't it against Tampa Bay? It's across the. That'd be fun. That'd be a good time had by all. Okay, what else about good times had by all?
There is a busy weekend here in Jacksonville, packed full of events. I know you're going to be talking to Kim and David A. over there about some comedy shows this weekend. But I do have to say it was great to see Sherry Shepard here on First Coast Living yesterday. She's in town. She's performing over at the Comedy Zone. There's 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night. And I'll tell you this, on a personal note, after watching the interview that you did with her, I kind of walked away with a little crush on Sherry.
Let me just tell you what, one of the nicest people, because you know, have all these celebrities come in and they usually have their entourages, and you know, sometimes they want to get in and get out. Not her. She stuck around. She took pictures with everybody. She was sweet as can be.
That's what I was about to say. She came across so charismatic and so sweet,
authentically nice. Yeah, she was great.
Even when she was sitting next to a guy trying to put wigs on her.
I know, and she was stuck with poor Curtis. You know, she's like, who is this guy?
But what's funny, again, we're going to talk, they're sitting right over here. Kim and Sherry are really, really good friends.
Oh, that's great.
Right, to the point of like in each other's weddings. Isn't there a story behind that?
Well, Kim ain't married. Kim.
Did I just go and try down?
We'll get to that in a second.
Save that for the next segment.
Yeah.
Okay, after the first commercial break.
But if you'd like to see Sherry this weekend, there you go.
See? Kim and David A, they're coming up in the next one. We're going to talk to them about all kinds of stuff.
But if you do want to see Sherry this weekend, go to comedyzone.com and buy your tickets.
Good deal.
From there, we'll move over to the Alhambra Theater, where this is your last chance. This weekend, there's limited tickets to see Annie. Take a listen.
And you're going to get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Well, get to work. Now. Oh, why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Annie turned into Stomp.
Right.
That's so great. I can watch that all day. Those kids are so cute.
But like I said,
good.
there is limited tickets going on over at the Alhambra. Go to alhambrajacks.com. But to remember about this too, is not only are you getting the show, it's a 3-course meal that comes with this. The Alhambra does it right.
Yeah.
alhambrajacks.com for details there.
Dinner and a movie.
That's right. Speaking of classics, we're sticking with it. One of my favorite movies of all time. You can go to the Florida Theater this weekend. They're doing their summer movie classics. It's the 30th anniversary of the movie Spaceballs.
So
For the
good.
record, my favorite scene in that
one?
movie is combing the desert.
Yes, comb the desert. Did you comb the desert? Yeah. We ain't found.
Okay. Yeah, I knew where that was going. And when they jammed the radar, that was really funny too.
Yeah.
The radar, and well, I mean, all you have to mention is that John Candy's character's name is Barf.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
it's
come
right,
on,
Barb.
so
I know.
it-
It is an old classic. I guess, if the younger generations watch it now, will they find it as hilarious as we do
I don't
or
know.
we did?
To.
I don't know. Maybe what's up with the resolution? I don't know.
You can go to floridatheater.com, but this summer they're having all their movies are like the 25th anniversary, the 30th anniversary of Spaceballs, but it'll cost you about $7 to get in, and they have some great food and drinks over there as well. So that's Sunday at 2 p.m. Details at floridatheater.com.
May the Schwartz be with you.
May
I'm
the
sorry, I was getting all these flashbacks.
It's so
from my
good.
childhood.
Your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Oh, there's a classic.
It's a ring.
the
It's a
shrimp.
ring, and the sword comes out of it, and they hold it like this.
Don't.
Schwartz be with you.
They got it.
Back to
They
the
got
shrimp.
it.
Back to the shrimp.
All right, your Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp
Schwartz to shrimp.
in town this weekend against the Mississippi Braves. There is one game tonight at 7:05, tomorrow 6:05, and then on Sunday at 3:05. JacksShrimp.com. If you go tonight, don't forget there's fireworks. And I do have to say, go early because they're hosting happy hour. Thanks to Wild Wing Cafe, they have Dollar Miller Lights.
Wait.
Usually that's reserved for Thirsty Thursday, but now they're going big, huh?
know.
This
So
has
go
now
to-
been added to his schedule.
I'm confused. You're serving dollar beers not on a Thursday?
Hey,
That's awesome.
All you got to say is thanks to Wild Wing Cafe and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Go to jackshrimp.com and buy your tickets. And a big shout out for this last event to my neighborhood. You can head over to Springfield and Clutho Park for Second Sundays in Springfield. This is an event that's right up your alley going on Sunday, and I'll tell you why. Because it's called the China Cat Sunflower Festival. It's very hippie-ish, very... I could see people like sitting with their legs crossed, thinking about what time it is.
People in touch with the universe and people in touch with what matters, right?
There's that hippie talk.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. It is this Sunday. It starts at 5 p.m., goes till 8 p.m. That's over in Clutho Park. Look it up on Facebook is the best way to get details on all of it. Go to Second Sundays in Springfield.
Is it anywhere near 3rd and Walnut?
Why?
I didn't know if the event was near there.
It's close. A
All
couple
right, cool.
blocks. Couple blocks.
What's
Good
at
area.
3rd and Walnut? I don't know. Is that where it is? I don't know. Is that?
Hey.
You know what? Do you know what this is like sitting in between these two? It's always an adventure because not only are they friends they're friends in real life. So they spend a lot of weekends together. So there's all these like inside jokes that I
Yeah.
don't know until I'm in the middle of, literally.
Until the commercial break.
Until the commercial break when they fill me in on everything. Okay,
You
that's
can
what
read
that's
all about it on most of the bathroom walls at the beach bars.
Oh, okay.
All right, Great American Eclipse,
I
we've been
don't-
talking about
I
it.
don't
It's just
know.
10 days away. It's the celestial event of the millennium. It's not just the century, and many will want to capture the special moment on August 21st.
Okay, so whether you plan to take photos with a digital camera or just put your iPhone up to see if that will work, Liz McLaughlin has some advice on how to get the right shot. Take a look.
The magic of a total solar eclipse can be hard to put into words.
It's like seeing God.
Spencer R. Rackley IV focuses on capturing an image instead. Now the astrophotographer is preparing for his 5th eclipse on August 21st.
This will be the most observed total solar eclipse in the history of mankind.
If you're hoping to get a stellar photo of the big event, the first thing to keep in mind is protection for your eyes and your camera.
This is the solar filter.
For the best images, Rackley suggests a DSLR camera and a telephoto lens. But that setup can be pricey. We're talking well over $1,000.
And if you don't have one of these fancy cameras, don't worry, you can still take photos on your smartphone with a quick trick with these disposable glasses. Just cut the glasses in half and tape it over your smartphone lens for an easy solar filter.
The only time it's safe to remove your filter or eclipse glasses is during totality.
There are some cell phone apps like Solar Eclipse Timer. It will tell you.
Glasses off.
A tripod is a must to avoid blurry photos. And a selfie stick can double as a tripod mount if you're using a cell phone. You can even use the telescope eyepiece to get close-up shots with a phone or point-and-shoot camera. But don't get too caught up in getting that perfect shot.
If this is your first total solar eclipse, you might miss it if you're shooting pictures.
Because not all memories can fit in a rectangle.
It is so exciting.
Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
That's a good. I love that one. I put filters over my camera phone when I take pictures, but that's genius. Take the glasses we got from the NASA folks, and you put that over the camera. That's genius.
It felt like I was watching Prangley, because you know I love Mike Prangley here.
Yeah.
But he's an insane nerd about the weather and the moon, and he knows everything.
He'll be in the projected path for the total eclipse. I think he's like traveling to Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think that's where he's going.
There's a lot of people that are going to realize what they're talking about. Everybody's like, oh, cool, the moon's going to go in front of the sun, big whoops. There's a lot of people that are going to find out on the 21st how powerful that is.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.